Hi there, my name is Andre and I want to show you how you apply the Freestyle Libre sensor onto your arm in my case. You can do it on your belly or some other place people do. I saw someone do it on his leg, but I doubt that this is a good place because of when you sit down or when you do sports, it could be it could disturb you. So this is the package. In the package you have two things. You have the sensor and then you have, I think it's just the application of the sensor, meaning some mechanical thing that will take the sensor and apply it to your skin. So you have to open them both and put the sensor application mechanism or whatever this device into the into this gray plastic where the sensor is. When you push it, the sensor will be inside this application device, I will just call it that way, and you will be able to see a needle in it and the sensor itself. Now this has to be, or you have to apply this to your skin. Now before you apply it and put the sensor on your skin, you have to clean it a bit. So I'm going to use my right arm because my left arm is where the sensor, the previous sensor was. Now it's due, I had to remove it, and you still can see the part where the needle was and the surrounding part of the sticky part of the sensor. And it's pretty hard to remove. You have to really literally like spend 5 minutes in the shower and just rubbing it until the sticky parts get removed. So I'm gonna use my right arm. You have some pre-injection swabs in the package. You find a spot where to inject or where to place the sensor, and the way I do it, because I do sports like running or weightlifting, and you have to remember that you have here your muscle, your triceps or triceps, I don't know. And when you do the workout, when you use your triceps, you will push the sensor and the needle a little bit outwards from your body, from your skin. So you have to find a spot where you have a lot of fat, so that when you do some workout where your triceps will be, where you will use your triceps, the needle will not touch your triceps and it won't hurt. And this happens once when I applied the sensor a little bit too close to my muscle. So just find a spot where you can feel a little bit of fat, like over here. There's a bit of fat, there's a lot of space until the needle would touch my muscle. So this is a good spot. Now you have to use the pre-injection swab. Then you take the application device with the sensor, find a spot again with a lot of fat. Then relax your arm, press on the device, it will make a click sound, it will hurt a little bit, just a little bit, and then it's basically gone. The sensor is on my skin. Now you have around the sensor a like 2 millimeter thick sticky part which holds the sensor onto your skin. Now I like to, or I think it's wise to go through this sticky part and then kind of press it against your skin so it's applied, or that it's more sticky on your skin, and the next time you take a bath or something like that, it does not go off. Alright, so this is basically it. The next part will be on your phone or your the Freestyle Libre receiver. I use my phone. Your phone has to have the near field connector, NFC, and then you can go ahead and use your sensor. So you need the application called Libre Link. This is this white one. I will put it into the screen. It's available for Android and iOS. When you're there, I have the German version. Right now it tells me that my sensor, my previous sensor is due and I have to use a new one. So what I will do, I will remove my phone case. Now I will put the near field sensor onto this application. It tells me that my alarms are not available. All right. Now, what the screen or what the application says is that the new sensor has been activated and it will be available in 60 minutes. So from there on, I will be able to just go ahead with my phone, scan it, and know approximately what my blood sugar is. Now, back to the sensor on my skin. When you do a lot of sports or a lot of movement like boxing, swimming, or something as simple as leaning back on a chair like this one, it happens pretty often that you kind of rub with the sensor against something, against your chair, for example, against a door, or against, even when you take off your shirts. It happens a lot that you kind of, that you remove the sensor unwantedly with your shirt or whatever you just kind of bumped into with your sensor. So it is wise to use some kind of tool to fixate it onto your skin. So there's one part. For a few years I have used such tapes. They are pretty cool. They are pretty cheap too. You just cut like 6 centimeters or so of this tape. You apply it above your or onto your sensor, and you have to replace the tape like every, I would say, 5 days, depending on how often you go to swim or take a bath, or how much sport you do, because every time you sweat, this tape becomes more loose and you have to replace it. A few days ago, I bought something like this, which is cool because you don't have to replace it every time and you don't have to wear it, for example, when you sleep. With the tape, on the other hand, it is always there. Even when you take a bath or a shower before you go to sleep, the tape will be wet, and when you go to sleep with a wet tape, it is not a pleasant feeling. So this is kind of much better because you just take it off when you go to shower, then you take it back on, and you can sleep with a dry tool that fixates your Freestyle Libre sensor. On the other hand, when you go to sports like swimming or weightlifting or whatever, this is a really irreplaceable tool to make sure that your sensor does not fall off, which happens literally every time when you go to swim. So let me put it on. The method or methodology of how this works is actually very, very basic. I'm kind of surprised that I only now found out about this tool. It costs like 15 or 20 euros on eBay or Amazon. I received this one from Dyer Brothers or something like that. The seller on eBay. This is the name of the seller on eBay, and it's pretty cool. Also, you can adjust it when you go to swim. You make it a little bit more tight so it doesn't fall off, and this is pretty cool. So again, you have these both options to make sure that your sensor doesn't fall off, and yeah, or you just don't do sports and don't take any showers, and you will be good to go too. That's it. I will do another video later and show you what the Libre Link application can do for you with this sensor. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.